Hi, welcome back to Small Talk Queens. I'm Megan.
I'm Kelly.
I think this is episode 84. Let me look at my wet notebook. Yep, 84.
We have 84 written up there.
I know, but that doesn't mean it's right, so I have to double check. Why is my
We're
notebook
outside.
wet, by the
We're
way?
outside.
My notebook's wet because my fucking water bottle spilled on the way over here because you shouldn't put this in your purse as is, and I meant to take it out of the purse, put it in the cup holder, and I forgot about it. And then I had some aggressive driving on the way here because, you know.
I think I have a necklace just like that.
And, anyway, so did we introduce ourselves? I'm
Yeah,
Megan,
we did.
Kelly?
We
Okay.
did.
I mean, I can't with today.
It's hot.
It's fucking hot out, and
You might be able to hear the pool.
if you can hear the pool, it's either a lovely little trickling sound in the background or it's fucking annoying. It's one of the two.
It should relax you.
It should
Pretend
be,
it's
right.
one of
You're
those
at a
like
fucking
fountain
spa,
things
right?
right by your bed, for soothing.
Oh, excuse me. We swear a lot, so if you're new
Fucking bugs.
and you
wasn't
don't
in
like it,
It wasn't in it.
if you're new and you don't like the swears, then and we're not for you. You should just turn us off now because, I mean, we have a lot of foul language. Not even just some. We got a lot of foul language. Anyway, it's so fucking brutally hot out that I'm over fucking summer. So those of you that love summer, I don't understand, but everyone loves their seasons. But
I just don't
I'm
like.
over it.
I don't like to
over
walk
it.
outside and get swamp ass.
Like, I got out of the shower. First of all, the shower water comes out fucking hot, which makes me hostile. Like, I can't. I put it on
Yeah.
cold, but it's still fucking hot because
Right, 'cause of the
As
ground.
Dad explains, the pipes aren't buried very deep.
They didn't do it right.
So, look, I mean, and I got out of the shower sweating, and then I was trying to get my lotion on, sweating. Fucking shit. Anyway.
Notice the water is not calming our rage.
It's not. It's just been such a fucking week of just nonsense. My knee is killing me. Got the new knee sleeve, which
Are
I
you
also
sleeping
learned.
with that?
No. Speaking of sleeping, so I keep getting these fucking Charlie horses in my left leg, and it's not dehydration. So it's absolutely not dehydration.
Don't tell her.
I
It's
drink like a
dehydration.
fucking gallon of water a day. So there's no way. I'm not even doing more than a gallon of water a day. So it's not dehydration. I have to figure out what the fuck it is. But usually I can fight it off a little bit. You know, you sort of get the cramp, like the toes start to curl a little bit.
God,
Sometimes
that is so
It starts
painful.
in the foot sometimes. And usually it's my right foot and my left leg, right, with the Charlie horse. And so my toes start to be like, oh, look at my nice, look at my fun fake
After
nails.
she
Aren't those good?
lost
Sorry,
some
you can
in
see my
food.
armpit. Sorry. I lost one last night making dinner. I'll get back to that. Anyway, so like my toes start to curl. I'm like, and I like try to roll over and try to like get the pain to go away, like let it relax. Usually I can get it to go away before it comes on full on. So this morning, no sooner does this, Joe got up and it woke me up. Not that it woke me up, I was already awake because I was fighting off the Charlie horse. So he like gets out of bed and I start like yelling. Charlie horse set in. He's like, it's 7 o'clock. I'm like, I didn't ask for fucking time.
Oh my God.
It's
Poor
a fucking
Joe.
time.
Poor
He
Joe.
said, what's the matter? I got a fucking Charlie horse.
Poor Joe.
So I ordered some tablets, like quinine tablets or whatever you put
I have
under
some
your-
tonic water in there if you want it.
When I was going to get, I needed something that's going to get here quickly, and I don't want to have to go to the fucking store for it.
I got the tonic water for Dad too.
So I'm going to take one with me then. But the problem is I need something like, it's going to go flat. Does it matter? Like I need something with a lid to keep next to the bed so I can drink it quickly and put it, or whatever. So the tablet's supposed to
I
put in
don't
your
know.
tongue. I have to go back and look, either you take them before you go to bed and or like as it sets in, or you just,
I don't know.
Anyway, I have to just show these again. I just love these nails. I put, this morning before I got here I only had 5 on, only had half of them on. Look, they're supposed to last 2 weeks, my own application process. One went in the toilet this morning, so that was unfortunate, and I just let it, I just flushed the fucker, because I'm not digging in there to get it. So last night, yes, Kelly, I told her this story already. I'm making the dinner, right? I'm making the dinner last night, and this one popped off, and I put it up on the windowsill, so okay, fine. Then, I had made a spaghetti squash,
Boat.
no, I made a lasagna, and I took it out of the crusts were in need of, like, the crust. The shells were in need of just going to the trash. So normally, yeah, I would just do like a boat, but I did it like in a like a casserole dish. Also, so we can have leftovers. So I have it all ready to go. It's all spread out, right? And I have it done so nicely. And Joe's like, is that like, so it's like 4 even pieces? I'm like, yeah. So it's like all like evenly distributed in like the certain amounts or whatever, like, you know, and it looked lovely. So I'm literally like, it is assembled, right? I cooked a little spinach though too to add to it because I had some spinach in a bag I wanted to use up. So I looked down and this fucker's missing. I was like, oh my God. And he's like, what? I'm like, I'm missing a nail and I can't account for this one. So like I'm looking because I had reached into the spinach bag, but I'm right-handed, so I would have held the spinach bag here and reached in.
You hope.
Right? So I'm like looking, and it's like, it's clearly not a spinach. I mean, they're pink. I'm going to see it, you know. But there are diced tomatoes in the lasagna. So I'm like trying to peek it. I'm like, I'm not tearing this apart. I'm like, look, just use your fork gingerly when you're eating it. If you find it, I'm like, well, they're non-toxic also. So like,
I don't think they were meant to be eaten.
everything was cooked. You just need to assemble it and then put it under the broiler for the mozzarella cheese to melt on top. So it wasn't like I was cooking it, but I was like, so just sift through it with your fork a little bit in case it's in there. I'm like, I probably went in the trash when I was throwing away, when I was like shucking all of like the, the scraping all the fucking spaghetti squash, whatever, So I'm like, it's probably, so Joe's like, he's sifting through it. He's like, this is not as much fun as looking for the king cake baby doll. Like, no.
King cake from Mardi Gras. Nope.
But I'm like with my fork, like just like going through it on my plate, like looking.
And didn't I just say to you the other day, and you had the balls to say to me, I don't have my hands in lasagna, the Friends episode where Monica is making lasagna and she lost a fingernail?
Yeah, but I didn't have my hands in it, so I don't know like where. It might also be in the oven mitt because I was holding the lasagna, the half of the spaghetti squash, so because it was hot, so I'm holding it so I could scrape the.
Right.
I have the nice, I have the oven mitts. I have lots of oven mitts, but the ones that I really like are the washable kinds.
I thought you meant like just the little pieces. They go to like here on you.
No,
like
I fucking hate those. I hate those. No. They're okay for like one little dish, but not like a big, no. But like the mitts that are like rubbery, whatever, I forget what they're made out of. Silicone. There we go. Silicone. Those are my favorite because then I just put it under the sink and like wash it off a little soap and it's like good to go and yeah.
I've thrown mine in the dishwasher.
But what about the fabric lining?
I don't have fabric lining in mine. It's the neoprene or whatever. You can throw it in the wash.
Anyway, it could be in there.
Anyhow, I threw it in the wash. I don't know.
Speaking of getting wet, yes, my bag, where is this drying out underneath me? Probably gonna have bugs in it.
You might get ants.
I wanted to move it so it didn't have birds in it. I want to look at my fun shirt. Look at this ombre. I love a good ombre, and it just gets darker.
It looks like lemonade. You should call that your lemonade shirt. Your pink lemonade shirt.
Pink lemonade shirt. I don't like lemonade. Every once in a while, I gotta have a little sip. It has to be ice cold.
Ice, baby.
Ice cold. Anyway,
Ozzy Osbourne died.
I know. So we had two celebrity deaths this week. So first, Malcolm Jamal Warner was the first one, and that was really horrific. I mean, like
in Costa Rica.
A hair stuck to my lipstick. Oh, fucker.
I don't see it.
I got it.
Oh my
lipstick
God.
all over me.
You never know what you're gonna get.
So, hang on. I'm gonna get back to the deaths in a minute. Speaking of lipstick, so I have a purse, a green crossbody satchel. It's like the color of that, right? A little bit lighter. And I had a Color Stay lip gloss. It was like dark, like fucking dark. Most of my lipstick is all fucking dark. And I dripped it off the little thing that has like the wand, and it dripped onto my purse with this little like pea size, bright spot, right?
Wow.
So, otherwise the purse, is pristine. Like I try to take good care of my purses. So yesterday I was sitting there perseverating over this spot because like I used this purse over the weekend. We were in AC. We don't have AC, and so I used remember one of the episodes I talked about the wine stuff, the red wine stuff, because yesterday I didn't touch my eyes. Yesterday I knew better. Also, you should wear gloves because then I kept smelling my hand because it kind of smells good.
Oh.
So I was like, what is it? What is it? It must be like a pepper or something that's in it. I don't know, some kind of a cayenne or something, because you're not supposed to. I learned last time, don't go near your eyes.
Did take wine out? They use pepper?
I don't know what's in it. They don't list the ingredients. It's like, because otherwise people make their own fucking stuff at home, right? Proprietary, yes. But, so it just said, reapply as needed. So it took me, I don't know, maybe I worked on it 15 minutes, maybe 20. You can barely see the spot. Barely. So that Get Out wine stuff, whatever. I don't remember the name. They sell it on Amazon. But it comes in like a little spray thing. It is fucking great.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a breeze.
Anyway, okay, sorry. So back to the so I'm sure people. You've seen the news. So Malcolm Jamal Warner. So he was Theo Huxtable. He's been in a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
he's
Cosby
done other
Show.
stuff.
He's well
but
known.
I know him from the Cosby Show because that was every Thursday night we grew up.
I know. I love that show
with him, and I'm telling you, people stay the fuck out of the ocean. You have to stay out of the ocean. The rip currents, the sharks. If you're gonna get in, get your fucking feet wet. Do a little slop around there in the shallow part of it, and then get the fuck out.
Well, in the place he was in Costa Rica, I forget the name of the beach, but it's well known for having rip currents, like really bad rip currents year round, like not just even right now because of a storm or whatever. It's just.
But I'm not blaming him for his own death.
No,
I'm not,
but
like,
you need to be careful.
It's just like going into the ocean like terrifies me. It has to be like still, calm, and fucking see through.
I got to see my feet.
I need to see the bottom. I need to know that there aren't
sharks.
There aren't fucking sharks coming at me. So while we were in AC, we were in Atlantic City this weekend. Joe and I were in Atlantic City this past weekend, and there were helicopters We had an oceanfront room, which was it's not like a balcony or anything. It was just like Atlantic City is such a fucking shithole too. It is such a shithole.
People might like
People
it.
might love it, and you might love it, but for me, I thought it was kind of a shithole. The roads were a fucking mess. I mean, you can't even believe how bad the roads were. Awful. In desperate need of repair. The boardwalk had a bunch of shiesty fuckers on it. I mean, this guy was eyeing up this woman's pocketbook. It was unzipped, because I see him giving her this shiesty stare, so I look over to see what he's looking at, and her pocketbook's unzipped. I'm like, he's gonna, and Joe saw it too. He's trying to figure out how to get her pocketbook.
Did you walk over to her and say, zip your pocket?
No, she kept moving with her friends, and he
Was she
passed
unaware?
us. Totally unaware, with her pocketbook unzipped. Right, I got my crossbody on, zipped. I've got a hold of it. I'm like holding onto the strap like this too, just in case. Let some fucker try to cut it off my back or something. Anyway, so the helicopter's going back and forth, and I was like, that's a lot of helicopters. Also funny, our windows opened in the room.
I've never heard of that.
And I
in a hotel.
contemplated opening it, but then there was like bird shit splattered all over the one. I was like, well, I mean, if the bird shit's on the window.
Can you imagine having a seagull in your room?
So that's what I imagined, and then the window stayed shut.
God, I wish you would have done that. I wish there would have been a seagull in the room.
No.
That would have been.
There was no screen on the
best.
window, and then I was watching as the birds got precariously close to the window.
Did they smack
and I was
themselves
like,
off of it?
no, but they were like, they came like right up to it. I mean, like it was right. I'm like, yeah, we're not opening these windows because something's going to end up in here. We're shitting in the window.
And birds shit nonstop when they're in the house. We had
God.
2 in the house once because we opened the front door. Actually, Mom opened the front door at nighttime, and there was a wreath on my front door,
there a nest
unbeknownst
in
to
it?
her, and there was a nest of like chickadees or something, and they flew in.
Oh my God.
John.
Oh my God. What did he use? A tennis racket or a net, or what did he do to get them out?
Got like some sort of fishing net and the broom. Like we didn't want to like whack them. We wanted to we had the door wide open, hoping that no
Right.
more came
Well, that
in.
was really humane of you.
Now when there's a bat, we had a bat in the
You
old
used
house.
to get the bats, yeah. Which you're not allowed to kill bats. If you have a bat in your house, I think you have to actually leave it in the house.
Oh no!
Like, you're not
John
allowed-
John actually whacked it,
If you
stunned it,
take
and
care
then
of your
took
own bat, do not tell anybody because it's they're protected right now.
Well, this was years ago. This was
Or, I mean, I've
before we
heard
even
that. I
had
don't know
children.
the details on that, but they're
This is
somehow
before we had
protected.
children.
Speaking of animals in the house, a couple of days ago, I'm on the phone with you. No sooner do I hang up the phone and I hear a very stressed out sounding Joe yelling to me from the other room to bring him a broom and quickly. So I grab the broom. We keep one in the kitchen, right? And it has one of those things.
Dustpan?
Dustpan, thank you. One of those things. Dustpan. It's like charades, dustpan. And they connect together and stand up anyway in the kitchen. So I go running out to him with the broom. I'm thinking it's a spider, up in the vaulted part of the ceiling in that room that he can't get to otherwise. It's a fucking mouse. So I handed the broom, what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm gonna hit it.
Oh.
It was like Christmas Vacation. He was with the hammer. I'm
gonna whack it.
So then here's Joe in the corner with the broom, going at the. I was like, oh my God, I'd walk away. And I was like, oh my God. I'm because I don't want the mouse to run out. And I'm
Well, I wouldn't want mouse pieces all over the place.
I mean,
That's
he
what
didn't
I'd be-
beat it to a pulp. He just, I got an ear itch. Sorry, I put a bug or something crawling in there. A piece of hair blowing into it. So it wasn't running away. So I was like, what must have already gotten into the
It was drugged.
the bait, the drug. It must have already been drugged. Yeah.
Humanely, it's done humanely.
And then he's like, do you have something I can put it in? So I go get the dustpan.
Oh God.
This is on the rug in the corner too. So he gets it into the dustpan. And he's like, can you get the front door? So I hurry up and get the front door. And he takes it in the dustpan and just like a lacrosse ball, just launches it out into the front yard. I'm like, fuck, oh my God. Back in the house
Well, at least
we
he didn't
go.
kill it.
It was already, it didn't run away, so it must have already been stunned, from the bait or whatever. And I know people are like, it's not humane.
It's dazed and confused.
I'm not having a fucking mouse in the house.
No, and they bring in ticks. They give the deer the ticks. The ticks come off
all
the
kinds
deer
of
on our stuff, and we get
all
it.
kinds of fucking the
And that
hantavirus.
thing, yeah, what's
the
that?
hantavirus?
Yeah, that's what
It's mostly out west.
Gene
His wife.
Hackman died from.
No,
his
that's
wife.
not what he died from. His wife
wife.
died from that. So then here's me because I'm like, well, how am I going to clean this fucking car? I'm like, are there droppings? He's like, there's no droppings. I'm like, well, you need to look around. I need a thorough inspection of where all it was. There's no identifying features as to where it might have been.
Well, that's good. It didn't shit itself.
What? Right. So I thought we need to kill it. They get very stressed out on the sticky traps, and there's a lot of poo.
Oh my God.
right? Ask me how I know.
Oh my god.
From my days teaching. What the fucking anyway, in my old apartment. Oh my god.
Oh
Mice
my
just
God.
like follow me. Like mice and like water damage. I can't. So I probably gone online and looked up to see like because I'm like well, we have a bottle of light. Like I'm not gonna spray fucking Clorox on the rug, 'cause, ruin the rug. So I'm like, maybe Lysol. So I looked it up. Yes, you can spray Lysol to to kill the bacteria. So I sprayed the broom with the Lysol. Peach scent, right? Oh, it smelled awful. Sprayed the inside of the bucket thing with the Lysol, and then gave it to Joe. I'm like, you need to spray down the rug, the whole rug, like just spray down the whole.
I hope he
fucking
didn't
rug.
what is it? Asphyxiate himself with the spraying.
It was fine. We have a well ventilated house, so he sprayed down the rug, and I'm like, okay. So then, of course, I was afraid. So I ordered a box of sticky traps because the exterminator was just there too. I don't know where this little guy came in from. I
They
mean,
can
he's really
squeeze through
little.
anything. I was much
know.
horrified when Dad told me that they can squeeze through the tiniest hole. I was like, that's not what I want to hear. And I'm sorry, mice. I don't like mice. Don't like them.
Well, I felt it was a baby too. It was like a little guy, and I was like, "Oh, look!" I'm like, "Fuck it, launch it into the yard." Like, I only felt bad for like a millisecond because they're so gross. Oh, they're
They
so
are gross, and they do damage.
Yeah. Well, then here's me
They
in the
can eat
kitchen. I'm like
wires.
going around the kitchen with a fine tooth comb to make sure there's no droppings anywhere. Make sure it wasn't in the, into the pantry. Like I'm like literally like, and then I set sticky traps out with some cheese,
Did you
just
catch
in
any?
case. No, just in case. My guess is that it probably got into one of the bait stations outside, and then made its
Came
way
in.
inside, like from the front door.
Well, in hot weather, they like to come inside to get cooled off and for water.
Well, I mean, I can understand that, especially when they have the bait. I think it makes them thirsty. Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Well, speaking of mice, do you know that we had a wily one? So, John somehow got it. It wasn't dead and it hadn't had any bait. It was in our kitchen. This was years ago when we first moved in here. And he put it in somehow it was sedate enough that he put it in, one of those plastic grocery bags.
We'll tear that apart or chew
Oh,
through it.
wait. Took it. I'm not paying attention to what he's doing. Now, again, we're the country bumpkins. He goes outside, ties a knot, puts it in the trash can.
It got out.
Don't you know that fucker chewed through,
Yeah.
chewed through that garbage bag and got out of the garbage can?
Well, good for him. What's a really nice escape story? It's like fucking Alcatraz for mice. I can't even. Do you remember when we were little? I don't even remember
We
this.
never had mice in our house.
We
when
did.
little.
We had
did?
a little country mouse. Yeah, a little field mouse. It was cute. So we're having dinner, and I went to go to the bathroom. Probably 'cause
Mom probably freaked out.
Probably because we were having lima. I always went to the bathroom during dinner when we were having peas or lima beans because I would put a big spoonful in my mouth and then go spit them in the toilet and flush them. I still can't with lima beans. Every few years
No,
I'll try
no,
one just
no,
to see. Right? Because
no.
there really are not many foods that I will not eat. Right? I
No
cannot
lima
do lima
beans.
beans ever.
I don't know if
Some peas.
if I were like in jail someplace and I had the choice between like bugs and lima beans.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I would take. That's like a hard choice. That's not an easy choice for me because
I'd have to be fucking hungry.
and the
fucking
lima
hungry.
beans would just and,
That
and the butter
texture
beans
and the taste. Oh, I can't.
butter beans
Ugh.
are even worse.
Like I'll eat beans like in soup and
As a
stuff,
bee.
right? And I like peas.
No, I don't eat lima beans in soup either. No.
Peas though, I have a lot of like rules about peas. Like, I love split
peas
peas
have to
too.
be really crisp,
like
fresh.
like a bag of frozen peas, thaw them, and like maybe blanch them, maybe not. Otherwise, I make a nice little summer salad with them. Usually just like thawed and like like dried off in a bowl with because they're crispy then.
Yeah.
With some bacon bits, or you can use actually the soy bacon bits actually are better with it because they're really crunchy, and the flavor of them they're pretty good.
I need
And then
crunch.
some shredded cheddar, and then some light ranch dressing, Hidden Valley of course. It's fucking tasty, and so that way I would eat the piece. But I'll tell you, I can only eat it that day because if they're leftovers, and the next day I try to eat it, whatever happens to I think the dressing makes them soft. Because the next day I take a spoonful and then it's like I kind of gag on it and then I'm done. So I can only eat it right after I've made it.
I don't eat peas, and if I'm gonna eat peas, like if I'm out and I order a salad and they come on it, those fuckers are crisp. They must take them like out of the shell that
Right
the
out of
peas
them,
are in,
yeah.
and I think I've seen this on chef shows. They just like squeeze the peas out.
Right.
Not
well,
the-
and that's how they are when you get them frozen. Like
Right.
when you thaw them, they
No,
come
but
out
when they
like,
thaw,
Well, I like sugar snap peas. I'll eat totally fine. They're always in like Chinese food and I love them.
Mom
but-
and Dad used to make me eat those goddamn peas at the dinner table, and No offense,
There's
Dad, but
nothing
he
worse
would
than
microwave those fucking peas.
and mush. Oh,
I
my
mean,
God,
no
you
offense to
gag.
Dad. I
Oh, wait.
mean, at least he was making a meal because Mom was at work on that night or whatever. But I'll tell you this, and he made me finish because we were empty platers. Had to be.
yeah.
What do they call it? Empty
Yeah,
platers.
clean platers. It's how you have to do that
Clean
now
platers.
to your kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get thick. As
But
an
I
adult.
understand. But I understand. You know, like that's a waste of money. I get it.
Right.
Our parents also didn't like make a different meal for us. It was what we're having
No,
is you're
parents
having.
today, it's crazy. Wait, we have to get back to the mouse.
Okay, I'm getting back.
Tangent.
Wait, so Dad made me eat peas, and I took the last mouthful and stood up and then threw up in the in the dishwasher when he had it open.
Oh my God.
I was like in fourth
Did he
grade,
stroke out?
but it was in the not the dishwasher part, but like the door that lays
He's gonna run
flat.
the dishwasher anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking run the dishwasher. You know. Hey.
He
Ew.
caused me of like he thought that I think spit them out or something. that was a vomit.
But it wasn't like you. Next time you didn't have to eat them. I mean, next time you had to eat them anyway. It didn't matter
Yeah, it
if you
didn't-
threw up. I mean, Tracy would often get them. Like, she would take
Oh
yours.
my God, she ate
but
all
I
the
couldn't-
vegetables.
I couldn't get them to her.
Weren't you at the end of the table?
Right. So I sat at the head of the table as I should. Right, as the queen fucking should. So I would put.
And you sat on a bench like a bar
I sat on
stool.
like a stool. Yeah, the same stool that I climbed to get the Dimetap from the cupboard where I knocked my teeth. Anyway, it should have been a sign. Should have been a fucking sign. I'm climbing in. I'm doing fucking gymnastics to get the Dimetap out of the goddamn. Out of the hide. The fact that Mom had to hide the Dimetap
Is a problem.
when I'm like 4 years old, and then the fact that
it
right?
tasted great. In fact,
It was so good. It's
what-
not as good now though. Now you
no,
get it over the counter.
But
'cause
when
I've
I
tried
need
it,
to
it's not as
sleep,
good.
but when I need to sleep, I'll just take a little. I'll take the 20 milliliters of that Dimetap.
I'll tell you what's excellent. If you
Tastes
need
like
to
grapes.
have a good sleep, the nighttime ibuprofen. I don't know what the fuck they put in that. 2 of those, and I sleep like a fucking baby. And I've been taking it. I don't take it every night because I'm sure that it says it's non-habit forming. Also, I had to show ID when I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought it when we were in
Just like
Massachusetts
Sudafed.
last year because the whole neck and shoulder thing. Like, right, because I went down the slide and fucked it all up last year. Yeah, and it carried on into the fall. So I was in so much pain I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't get comfortable. So I go into a CVS when we're in Salem, and I'm looking around for something to take at night to help with the pain and to help me sleep. And it was the nighttime ibuprofen. So I got it, and then I went up front. Oh no! Then I had to they had to go get somebody. They had to ID me and all this other nonsense. I'm like, this is fucking ibuprofen. Like, what is up with this? Anyway, but I'm telling you, nighttime ibuprofen, and it says take 2. Adults take 2. It's all you need. I take 2, and I am sound asleep for 8, 9, 10 hours. I mean,
I take Benadryl occasionally.
just to go to sleep. Benadryl.
No, well, yeah. I mean, but I don't do it often because God forbid something happens. I'm going to be the mother on the news, drugged out on Benadryl, so we can't have that. Which is
Okay, I had to get back to
the mouse.
We got sidetracked as we tend to do.
The mouse.
So we're eating the dinner, right? Having probably lima beans, and that's why I got up to go spit them in the toilet. And then, right? So then I'm gone for a while. And then, like, someone yelled for me, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm playing with the mouse. And then there was a scurry. There was a scurry. I'm pretty sure it was Dad that came
I'm
running
sure
out.
it was
I don't
because
remember.
Mom was not going to have anything.
One of them
to do.
came running out, and I'm sitting on the floor petting this little mouse. Right? The fucker's like, because it's been had into the poison.
I didn't
right?
think Dad ever put poison down.
Well, he must have. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Oh, oh!
Fucking gigantic bee.
It was a wasp.
When you get high pitched, Christ,
It was a
it
wasp.
hurts my ear. So I'm
You're
sitting on the
petting it.
rug on the fucking shag carpet, right in the dining room,
The orange shag
right
carpet.
in the archway. Right, sitting right there. I can picture it. I'm just petting this little mouse with my finger, and somebody comes running out and like, don't go wash your hands. Go wash your hands. And then there was a boot that was taken to it. One of Dad's work boots.
Oh my God!
But just in case, so it didn't get away. And then it was
steel-toe boots.
And then it was taken outside and disposed of. But yeah, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm petting the mouse.
What? I can assure you that Mom was not home because she might have fainted. Mom's an animal lover, but mice just send her up the. Michael,
Mice,
Michael!
yeah. I mean, well, Joe was a little high pitched the other day. I mean, there was some frantic nonsense going on, right? From, yeah.
I handled. Remember, I used to handle all the. Sean had really bad acid reflux GERD. Do you remember? And he would like vomit all over me and all over the couch, and it was gross.
I would come over after work after I was done teaching. I'm holding him right, and without fail, he would puke like right down my shirt. and it's like in my bra. Like, it was just, but at least it would like smell like vanilla. It
I
wasn't
don't like vanilla.
It wasn't like bad breast milk or something. It was like just like the smell of like it was like vanilla. I'm like,
It was his, and it was beyond formula. It was like a powder. It wasn't powder. I mean, it was a protein drink thing for him. But at any rate, so I handle all those kind of gross things, you know, vomit, poop, all of that.
So
we
do
have
I.
we
I
have a
think-
dead mouse downstairs at 8:00 in the morning, and this was just a couple years ago. I literally called John, and I'm like, John, you have to come home. He's like, what is going on? I'm like, there's a dead mouse in the basement.
It's traumatizing.
I'm like, you
It
have
is.
to come home.
It is.
I can't deal with it. He's like, wait, let me get this straight. You can deal with all this other stuff, and there's a dead mouse, and you can't. I'm like, no, you can't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta.
I mean, I don't know what it is with the mice. It just, I
And it
can't.
looked dead, and it seemed to be dead
And then it
because I
wasn't
didn't
dead?
like surprise it. Anything. So I just shut. It was in the unfinished part of the basement. I just shut that door and then prayed all day that, like, when John went down there when he got home,
it still there?
it was still there.
Oh, good. Oh, good. It didn't run off because that would have really chapped some asses. Well,
I would have been able to sleep.
the night before the mouse was what? Today's Thursday. The mouse was Tuesday, I think, right? So Monday night, we're getting ready for bed, and I'm in the hallway, right? And I
Oh, wait,
look up,
wait,
and I'm
I
like
have to interrupt
swearing
you.
up a storm. There's a fucking spider, so I have to get the vacuum cleaner out because I can't reach it.
I'm afraid they still are alive when they're in the vacuum
Well, I
cleaner.
figured I looked in it, and there was so much because I had like the see-through, you know, whatever, like the kind you just
Oh, yeah, the
dump
Dyson.
it. So I like look, and there's enough dust that there's no way it's probably gonna like the dust is gonna like trap it, right? I'm pretty sure. So I get that, I get the wand, fucking suck the fucker up, right? Unplug it, walk away, turn around, come out of the bathroom, and there's a fucking other. I was like, oh my god. I'm like up there, and I'm just like walking around the hallway looking around. Then I lay in the fucking bed, and I'm like, oh man, like I'm not sleeping. Not to mention that every time we go away, I'm like certain that we're gonna bring home bed bugs, so I'm always like frantic. And I mean, I check the hotel room. Like it's the first thing we do when we walk into a hotel room.
Lift the mattress.
Is to lift the mattress. Joe lifts the mattress, and I get down there, and we lift all four corners, and I look around it. Like I'm not playing here. I'm not fucking playing. So
Oh, it's a nice breeze.
we went out. We got to AC, right? Let me talk about AC for a minute. First of all, we leave here like 12:30 Friday afternoon, right?
Not smart, I will tell you.
No. I mean, we thought it was plenty early. I mean, we thought it was a little later than we wanted to
on a
because
Friday to go to the
I
beach.
think we had some drinks Thursday night, probably. I don't remember. I think we had some drinks Thursday night.
Oh.
So, but still, like, I mean, first of all, if we're gonna get early. I called about early check-in, and depending on what time you went, it was $100, it was $75, it was $45 for early check-in. So we don't want to get there too early, and like, again, I mean, they have beautiful, lovely restaurants in the casinos and some other cool places, but otherwise, I mean, the boardwalk, like, we're not there to spend a lot extra time. We're there for a show. We went to see Gin Blossoms, Blues Traveler, and
Spin Doctors.
Spin Doctors. I always forget Spin Doctors, for God's sake. I wasn't really there for Spin Doctors. I was really there for Gin Blossoms and Blues Traveler, who I've already seen Blues Traveler a few times. But anyway, Gin Blossoms was very exciting. So anyway, there's fucking road work on one of the bridges. It's fucking summer. The entire eastern Pennsylvania is heading, and Delaware is heading to New Jersey. Like, it took forever. Joe was swearing. I was just like, oh my god, I can't even.
There
I
were
can't even, right?
hostilities.
So we finally get there. We didn't have to worry about paying for early check-in because, oh look, it's check-in, right? It's fucking time for check-in, right? So we get checked in. We kind of just like threw our shit down, and we're both like, we're hungry, and we need a fucking drink. I mean,
You're
we are tired. We're hungry. We're ready for a drink, right? I mean, Joe was like in the car. He's like, I need a fucking drink before I do now. Like, I know, right? So we go to this place that he looked up that's new to us. I don't know how long it's been there. Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall, which it was pretty cool. And we called Uber. We go, whatever. Bought a 4-pack of beer, went back to the hotel with it, and then went to bed. But I broke the rule of we didn't check the bed. So then, like, I woke up the next Sunday morning. I woke up
Well, then
and
it's
was
too
like,
late.
well, I know, and I was like, we never checked the bed. Oh my god, did you check the bed? He's like, I didn't check the bed. I'm like, oh my god, we did. I'm not like I'm bitten up or anything, but I'm just like freaking out because, well, and also I've read that like if you get bitten by one, it takes a few days to show up. So I'm like frantic. I think I checked my side of the bed at that point because it was like dark in the room when I woke up. I woke up. First of all, I woke up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, like with my like ribeye steak, right? Just like sitting in my stomach.
Oh, God.
And it was kind of burping it up. I'm like, oh, fuck,
Oh,
I'm gonna
my
puke. I'm gonna fucking
God.
puke, right? So I get up and go to the bathroom, and I'm like contemplating whether or not I'm gonna be sick. I'm like, I guess I should get my makeup off while I'm in here, right? Get the makeup off, floss my teeth because said steak is so what. Okay, so here's Saturday. We get up Saturday. Joe has to do some work. I slept in, and then it was raining out. So we're like, okay, looking out the window, whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's walk down. We went down to the casino we were staying in. We walked around a little bit. I put a $10 bill in. I did like a little money chant. I didn't win. And then we like, I'm fucking done. Let's leave. So we walked down to the other casino on the boardwalk. It looks like it stopped raining. Well, if you're on my Facebook page, you saw pictures of Joe from Saturday night. He's got a poof. I got a poof. Like, he's like, my hair's really poofy. I'm like, why didn't you use the gel? He's like, I packed it. I'm like, well, why didn't you use it? Like, that's what it's for. We got down that boardwalk. It's fucking windy and it's misting. So our hair and my hair was down. And when we got to the casino, I put it up. So we walk, I don't know, it was like a half a mile, I think. We walk down. And we pass like all these bars and all these places you can go, but like it's misting. I don't want to sit outside. Blah blah blah. Let's just get to the casino. Let's go have a drink, maybe a little snack. We have a dinner reservation, at 5 o'clock. The show's at 7. Like, so we're gonna just be in that casino. So we get in there, and first of all, I have a full body sweat, right? So like all the beer I had the day before, after my half mile little walk down the boardwalk, it is just running down my arms and legs. So thank God I had thrown a nice little cardigan in my purse.
Speaking of sweating.
So we walk in, right? We sit down, and I'm like, hang on a minute. And I got my cardigan out. I'm just like wiping my arms.
Did
off,
people
right?
see you doing this?
I was discreet. I wasn't like, I was like discreet about it. Like I just kind of put it over my arm.
You didn't go to the restroom?
I didn't know where the rest. I wasn't even trying to find the restroom. Like I wasn't. No. And there was a horrifying escalator. I mean, it was so tall, like from where we went in on the boardwalk, and it was like straight up. I was like, we can't come down.
Oh, I've seen that one.
I'm afraid of heights. I'm like, oh, we can't come down that way. We're gonna have to take the elevator. I cannot do that escalator again. Like I can't come down it. Going up is one thing. Going down, definitely not. So then Joe's like, do you want like a wipe? I'm like, are there wipes? And he's like, yeah, right here. So he pulls, but they're like wet. They're like hand wipes by like the hand sanitation center. So he hands it to me. I'm like, well, they're wet. He's like, yeah. I'm like, no. So then I just take very discreetly, just kind of like slide my arm down my, with my cardigan and like wipe one leg, just slide down, wipe the other leg. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I like did a little dab of the face, pulled my hair back.
I feel like I need to be like Elvis. You know how Elvis always had those towels with him?
I should start
for the
carrying a
sweating.
towel. That's a really good idea. That's a great idea, right?
Because despite what some of the world thinks, it's getting fucking hotter.
Well, it is getting hotter. And then if you have any beers and you're out in the humidity,
yeah, I don't.
Walking, it was a full sweat.
Well, that's the other thing. When I drink, and it doesn't matter what it is, sulfates, no sulfates, beer, wine, hard liquor, doesn't matter. I get instantly hot.
It was very cool in the casino, so I was comfortable.
No, I can't. Well, I don't really drink much anyhow.
Much,
this much wine, maybe once a month. But the point of it is that just adds to my heat. Why do I want to continue to sweat? Like when I get someplace, I want the sweating to stop.
And that's why I typically do not drink wine in the summer, because I drink red wine, usually only red wine. Occasionally I'll have rosé or white, but mostly red, mostly Merlot, and it will warm you up, which is mostly also why I drink it. How many times did I say the word fucking mostly in a sentence? In the winter time, but I drank it Saturday night before the show. So we're looking for a place for a drink, right? We go to one place. There's a ton of tables open, but apparently there was a staff situation, so they couldn't seat us for like another hour. I'm like, well, fuck. So then we're walking around, and then there are multiple levels to this place, so maybe we needed to go elsewhere. I was talking to a friend of mine who her parents live outside of Atlantic City, like they live in like Brigantine, so she's very familiar with the area, because I talked to her the other day. She's like, oh my God, you should have called me. Like I could have told you places to go, because I told her like nothing was open.
Which is surprising, because it's like New York City. I thought it was open like all the time.
So we've not been to Atlantic City since before COVID. I mean, it's been a while. Also, once you go to Vegas, you can't go to Atlantic City, because Vegas, there's no comparison.
Right.
There's no comparison. Hands down, Vegas is cleaner. It feels safer. It's just nicer. I mean, it's lovely. They bring you drinks when you sit there. Like, you don't have to fucking beg for a drink.
Have you noticed that every place we go, we talk poorly about it? Tennessee, Atlantic City, my West Virginia. No, I just think it's funny. Go on with your story, but it's
Vegas, I would go back to Vegas any fucking day of the week. The part that I don't like is that every time I've gone, it's been in July. Oh, God. So it was great, too. It was like all last week, and my memories on Facebook were popping up 2 different times I've been. So apparently, like the same week, different years, I was in Vegas. and then we were in AC because like they're popping up, right? And then I was hostile because I'm in AC and I'm not having the same experience that I had in Vegas. The machines in Vegas are more fun. I couldn't find a fun machine like to play. Like they're very interactive, like in Vegas. Anyway, and so I saw one. Between the two casinos we were in, I saw one cocktail waitress the entire time. That's it, one. In Vegas, I mean, like the minute you sit down, within 5 minutes of sitting down, I don't even know if I have like my money out of my pocketbook yet. And like the waitress is there, like, can I get you something? Sure, I'll have a bottle of water and a wine. I'm like, actually, and he'll have the same thing. And Joe's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, no, he'll have the same thing. You know, give her a nice tip right off the bat, and then every fucking 15, 20 minutes, she's coming with another bottle of wine and another 2 glasses of wine and another 2 bottles, right, of water. Look, anyway, that is not the experience I've ever had in Atlantic City, ever. And also in Vegas, they let you win enough that like you stay playing. So like the most I ever lost was probably $60 over the course of like sitting there for probably a good, I'll say 2 hours maybe. But even so, like I've had how many glasses of wine and how many bottles of water, you know, while I'm sitting there. So I might have lost $60 at the end, but I've been thoroughly entertained. I've been playing this game. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm winning enough that it's just I get to keep playing a little bit. And I've had, if I were at the bar paying for those drinks, I would have paid more than $60. Like for, you know, so anyway. So I love Vegas. Atlantic City, not so much. Anyway, we cannot find a place to have a fucking drink. To sit down, nothing's open. Nothing is open that we can find. So we finally find like one of those like betting bars, like in the middle of like the casino, you know, and we've been all over Hell's Half Acre, and I need a fucking drink, like a water. Like I'm thirsty, right? I'm dehydrated. I just sweat my ass off on the walk there. You know, and I need a glass of water. I need whatever. So we get to this. It was like a sports betting bar that had like all these different sports up on the screens, and you could sit around the bar and bet on stuff, or you could sit. There was like a little walkway you can like sit like against like it was raised up off the ground too. So we had to go up a couple of stairs. It was wide open. Like it wasn't have like walls or anything. But you kind of like a deck in the middle, like a patio or there, like in the middle of a stage in like the middle of the casino with a bar, and then seating around outside of the bar. Anyway, so we have a couple of way overpriced beers and just sat there to kill time because I didn't want to piss money down the drain on the machines. Like I'm not, I love blackjack, but I wasn't feeling quick enough to sit there, you know, and add the cards. And then I tend to piss other people off because also like I'll hit on a 16 if I feel like it. Like I'm feeling lucky, I'll hit on it, and that pisses somebody off because you're not supposed to stay at 16. Anyway, and then people get angry. Like I'm there for me. Fuck you. Anyway, I'm not here to worry about your game. I'm here to worry about my game. Anyway.
Wow.
So we go to this very nice steakhouse restaurant in this casino, which we had the reservation for. I never really bothered to look at the menu. I mean, a steakhouse is a steakhouse is a steakhouse. Some are way better than others, yes. I know this one's supposed to be good. Let me just say that it was so good that when I looked at because it was so good, we canceled last night's dinner reservation. We were supposed to. There's a place in the city that's closing. Which one is it? Del Frisco's.
Del Frisco Steakhouse.
Rated the #2 best fine dining restaurant in Philadelphia, and for whatever fucking reason it's closing. I mean, how you get voted that and then you close, I don't know.
Because it's such a big, the real estate, and I think it's.
I mean, it's a huge establishment.
Yeah, it used to be a bank, and it's
it's
the
huge.
Building, the inside, it's palatial.
It is palatial. So I've been there. Before, probably like during restaurant week when they have like get the little fillet and like a little side or whatever. It's like $35, whatever. So we had the reservation because it's closing the end of the month, and Joe wanted to go. But then we got back, and I'm like, I think that we should cancel this reservation because this dinner was a fucking lot of money. Like I stroked out. I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, so I'm looking at the menu and I want a bottle of wine, and I love this guy Patrick, our waiter. Patrick was our waiter, a gay guy. Not that matters, but I loved him and he loved me. So he's standing over here, and he's waiting on us. And he starts going over the wine. I said, Patrick, let me just stop you there. I said, I love that you want to tell me about the wines. I said, but here's what's going to happen. I'm going to look down this list of reds, and I'm going to find the cheapest one on here, and that's the one I'm going to order. He's like, that's great. I got you. That's right. All right. So,
poor Patrick.
And he's like, do you want me? I'm like, no, I don't need recommendations. Thank you. But he's like, well, if you look by the glass, the cheapest one by the glass is probably also the cheapest bottle. I'm like, I'm good. I'm going to peruse it anyway. Right? So I'm perusing, and I find the bottle that I want, which is the second to cheapest bottle of wine, right? And I'm hostile that I'm even going to pay this much for a bottle, but it also didn't stop me from ordering a second one later on. So for me and Joe, she had the second one, because you can't have. He had a beer to start, but like he's eating like whatever with the lobster tail, like a fillet or something with the lobster tail. Like you can't have fucking beer with that. And he agreed. So then, by that point, my bottle was damn near empty. So like, well, let's order another one.
Now I'm hungry.
Right. So Patrick comes back, and I lost my wine, right? So I'm going down the list, and I'm looking, and I pass. I'm like, $1,300, Patrick, $1,300 for this bottle of wine. I'm like, really? And he's like, it is expensive. I'm like, oh, I mean, it's $1,300. I'm like, you can make me fucking come if I drink this bottle of wine?
Oh,
and I was like, and it was out of my mouth before, right? But I had a couple of beers, and Joe
my
just
God.
looks at me.
Joe.
And I looked at Patrick. I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. I'm so sorry. I cannot believe I just said that." And because he was a little bit stunned for a minute, and then he laughed, and he's like, "I love that you just said that." I was like, "All right, Patrick, you and I are getting along very well
You
here.
never
very
know
well,
what's coming
right?
out of your
You
mouth."
never know." And I was like, I'm like looking around, like really, nobody fucking heard me. I mean, this is a nice restaurant, and here I am, like just anyway.
You white trashed it up.
So the dinner's at 5. The show is at 7, right? So we get done, and I'm full. Like I'm so like I had this ribeye that was like the size of my fucking head, right? I mean, it was so good, and also I eat my steaks rare. I said like however the chef prepares it, but on the rare side. And he said it'll be like yes, which is also how you're supposed to eat.
I
the
want
steak.
mine dead.
So I want that fucker cooked on the outside and bleeding on the inside. So we get like the sides were huge, to share. Like it's
Family
like,
style.
they're huge though. So we had the Brussels sprouts and we had a lobster mac and cheese because that was what was recommended. So and we always get the Brussels sprouts. So okay, but we're eating the steak. It was so much food. So like we're gonna have to get this to go and we're gonna take it to the show with us. So Joe's carrying around this paper bag with our food in it, right? Show gets done.
Can you
and I'll
smell
get
the
back to
food the
show.
whole time?
Right, and it's still like steak the whole time. Yes, I mean, it smelled so good. So we get done with the show. We go back to the hotel room, and now we're hungry, right? And we're thirsty. And I have 2 more stories though about the hotel, but about the show and leaving the show. So there's nothing open at our hotel. So first we couldn't find anything at the casino before the show, and then after the show we go back to our casino and we can't find anything that's open. I'm sure there were other places open, we just didn't look hard enough. I'm like, fuck this, let's go back to the room. I'm like, there's room service. I can order a bottle of wine from room service, right? And it wasn't. I perused that menu earlier, and it wasn't that expensive. I'm like, this is perfect. It was fucking way cheaper, half the price from the fucking steakhouse. I call room service. They're closed. Like, are you fucking high? It's midnight in a fucking casino.
Isn't it supposed to be open?
Like, what on earth? So I'm hostile. So nice Patrick, when he packed up our food, put a little sealed up, wrapped up, plastic fork and knife and a little
that was
napkin
good.
in there, right? So here's Joe and me eating this, room temperature, more than room temperature probably, Brussels sprouts, lobster mac and cheese, and here's this piece of fucking ribeye, right? We are absolutely. I would have probably let it go bad and still eaten it because after what we just paid for it, we are not throwing it away. Well, there was no way to we had no plate. We have no way to put it down and even try to cut it with here I am with my bare hand, just hold this thing. Took a bite, handed it to Joe, took a bite.
Fucking animals.
And it was so it was rare, there's blood on the sheets from it. I'm on the bedding. I'm like, oh my God, so gross, so gross. So when I woke up in the morning, literally it was in my stomach, sitting there, because we finished it. I'm like, while we were eating it though, it did kind of gross me out a little bit.
You should be embarrassed by yourself.
I should be, but I like a warm steak, even though it's raw inside. It's still warm. So this cold, I was like, I can't have any more of this. You finish it, right? So I'm sitting there wiping off my hands, but the one napkin that we're sharing, I'm looking for tissues. I'm a fucking mess. Yeah. So I woke up in the morning, go in, get my face off, brush my teeth because the fucking steak seasoning is in me. Literally, I finished the steak and lay down. I'm I'm going to sleep now. So okay. So 2 other things. So we're at the concert. What do you think when you get text messages from me?
I don't know.
In the middle of the night. So we leave the show.
I sometimes I can see them because I'm awake, and sometimes I see them the next morning.
You responded to that one when I sent you about the limo. Okay, wait. So 2 things. So first,
you never know what you're getting from
never
her. I'm trying to find what you sent me.
About the call, I was giving you my locations and my deeds. Because, okay, so first we're at the show. I just told you what it said.
In a shady limo leaving Ocean Resorts and headed Yo Resorts Casino. Joe is hostile, the must. Cheaper than you are.
Uber.
That is.
It was supposed to be Uber.
Yeah, no. In a shady limo leaving Ocean Resorts and heading Yo Resorts Casino. Joe is hostile, the must. Cheaper than you ER.
It wasn't cheaper than Uber actually.
And then I get up. Finally, we're in our room.
Yeah. So we leave the show, and we're out front, and so Joe's trying to find an Uber, but it's taking a while because there's how many people that just left this concert, right? And we're all sitting out front, and there's taxis lined up, and there, Ubers, there's limos, there's whatever, and like, there are all these like lines of cars lined up. And so this guy gets out. I see like the front end of a black car, but it's blocked by another car. Like, and I'm not really paying attention. And a guy gets out, and he's like a little name tag on, whatever. So he looks like semi-official, and he's like, "You guys need a ride?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, we're literally only going like a half a mile, but from what we saw, we're not walking that half mile. Like, I'm not walking down the boardwalk another half mile. And I know not to go out onto the street and walk the half mile because it's fucking seedy and shady. So he tells me what the price is, whatever. He's like, $25. Fine, let's get in, right? The car that was there pulled away. We walk up to the car. It's this gigantic stretch limo. It can fit like 30 fucking people. I was like, oh, wow. And then we get in, I'm like, and then I'm having second thoughts, like, I hope this guy's legit. Fuck. That's when I sent you the text. Yeah. And he's like, there's water bottles back there and soda. Help yourself if you want to drink. I whispered to him, like, you don't touch anything back here. It could be roofied. You don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Get a drink. We go back to the hotel. So, anyway, so
you should have had a bottle of water in there.
No, I know we should have with the fucking price of it.
Well,
and on top of that, I tipped the guy, which just chapped my ass when I thought about it in the morning. I was a little bit drunk. I mean, we've been drinking. So we're at the show, right? So we have the wine. We had a couple beers before dinner, like just killing time. We share a bottle of wine. I have my own bottle of wine at the dinner, and then we go to the show. So we're in the show, and it's between bands. And Joe's like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and do you want a beer? I'll grab us a beer. I'm like, sure. So he's gone for so long, I start to get nervous. I have a little bag of food there on the floor, next to me. And so I start to have like flashbacks from like Germany when we got separated. I'm getting a little nervous. So finally I text him, like, where are you? With like 5 question marks. So then he appears, and there's no beers. I'm like, oh, a little bit of wind. I was like, what happened? And he was like, oh my God, the line is ridiculous. And he's like, and now I'm at a line. I'm like, okay, don't worry about it. I'm like, I've got to pee. I'll get us a beer on my way back. So I go out to pee, and the line is absurd. And this woman sees me, and she worked there, and she's like, honey, if you take this elevator right down to whatever level, I wasn't paying attention to what level she said. There's a bathroom like right there. I'm like, oh my God, thanks. So I hit the button, and I just hoped for the best, right? I hope this is the floor, she said. I guess I'll find out. So I get down there, the door opens. Voila, there is a bathroom right there. There's nobody in there. So I hurry up and get the bathroom, get back in the elevator. I'm like, well, fuck me. What floor was I on? Like, what floor was this show
my
on?
God.
So I was like, fuck. So
did you text Joe?
No, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I think it's 2. I think I want to hit 2. I'm not really sure, but I think it's 2.
Was it 2?
It was 2. It was fucking 2. I think there was like a 2A and a 2B. I don't even know. It was like, it was very confusing. I was like, fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck. So I guessed right. I get out. And I'm looking at the line for the bar. I'm like, you have to be fucking kidding me. Like, this is ridiculous. So it's like one long, like strip with a couple of different people, like 4 different people spread out, like bartending. And then it's like one big line. And then like, as you get up, they spread out, like, so it's not like there's a line behind each of the, there's a little bit of a line behind each of the 4 bartenders, but mainly it's like one big line and they call you over,
right?
So I look at this, right?
Ow.
And I'm going to go this way. And so the line is here, and then the bar, and it stretches this way. So this guy over here on the end, I walk right up to him. So it looks like I'm with him. And women can get away with it. Men cannot get away with this. A man does this to a woman, you're getting slapped in the face, and the security's coming.
Oh,
but
my God.
Luckily, old trick. So I put my hand on him, and I lean in like I'm with him, right? I'm like, hi, you don't know me. I'm like, could you just pretend for a moment like you know who I am? I'm smiling the whole time. Just pretend for a minute like you know who I am. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't be waiting this line. I'm not waiting this line.
Oh, my
so
God.
I'm just gonna pretend like I'm with you if that's. I'm literally like, I'm closer. I was like literally like
He's
in his
probably
face.
like, this woman.
He was so nice. He was so nice, and he laughed. He's like, honey, you're fine. Like, you're totally fine. He's like, my beers are coming. That's all I
Meanwhile,
care
his
about.
wife is back there.
Well, I know, like, someone's gonna come kick my ass, right? But I'm like, his wife's not gonna be in line. They're not both gonna be in line. Like, I knew better. And I'm waiting for someone else to be like, look, bitch, get out. I'm like, so like, he finishes. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, I'll be in a minute. Like, I literally like called after him. Like, I'm fucking with this guy.
Oh my God.
I'm not waiting in that line. So I get back, and Joe's like, how'd you get there so fast? I'm like, I'll tell you about it later. Like, I'll fill you in later. And that was hostile though, because they were out of the good beer. Like, we have like Coors Light and Yingling. I'm like, fuck me, man.
Snob.
I'll take 2 Yingling. Wow.
Snob.
And Joe looks at me. I'm like, that's all we had. It's all they had.
Snobs.
Look, right. I can't.
Okay, so not to squash your Atlantic City holiday, but you know how you said there was going to be a 3rd death?
Oh, we have to go back to Ozzy too.
Right.
Oh my God, who died?
Patrick just texted me, my son. He's like you. When B. Arthur died, we're at a wedding, and I get this text years ago. B. Arthur died. That's all it said. Like,
Well, Ozzy just died 2 days ago.
I know.
That was horrifying.
So we have
Malcolm
Jamal
Warner.
Warner, Ozzy Osbourne, and today Hulk Hogan died.
No shit.
Yeah. Patrick just texted me.
Wow.
I don't know anything more than Hulk Hogan died today.
Hulk
Hogan. He was a
Hogan.
WWE.
Hogan. I know who he is.
Oh, it's Hulk.
His name is Hulk, right?
Yeah, Hulk.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird when you say it because of all the H's and
Hulk
whatnot.
Hogan. That's how
Hulk
I said
Hogan,
it.
yeah.
See, Hulk Hogan is dead.
Hulk Hogan. Okay. All right. Well, so Malcolm Jamal Warner died, and then the next day Ozzy Osbourne died, which was very upsetting. Like, look. And did you see the Charles McBee video that he did on Ozzy? So Charles
No,
McBee,
I need to watch that.
He's a comedian. I follow him on the Instagram, and he was actually here in Philly this week or last week. We didn't end up buying tickets to go, but I love him. If you're on Instagram, I think I've talked about him before. Charles McBee, he is hilarious. So
He's hysterical.
He did this little thing about him the other day, and he said, I posted it. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I posted it, a link to it. The Ozzy Osbourne was the founding father of, I can't read my own writing, founding father of music that made suburban parents feel nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was great. It's so
Yeah.
funny. But, oh my God, yeah, I love. And he just toured. So Ozzy just toured the beginning of the month. He didn't tour. He did like his final show. So he had Parkinson's. I mean, the man lived a rough.
In England, they
rough
had
fucking life.
And it benefited.
But
That concert benefited the Parkinson's disease.
Yeah, he didn't keep any money from it.
And I read on the news that it was the highest grossing philanthropic concert yet to date.
Ever?
Yeah.
Even over like Live Aid and everything.
It said philanthropic, so I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
have to look that up.
That's what
Live
they
Aid,
said.
because Live Aid was huge, and
That's what
the
they said.
anniversary of Live Aid was the 13th.
Yeah.
So the local radio station was doing a whole thing on it for like the last week.
Hulk
which was very
Hogan was
cool.
71.
Well, probably all the steroids that he took in his younger years, or even maybe now the
71.
growth hormones and whatnot, probably not good for him.
It doesn't say anything other than he was 71. Oh, he died of cardiac arrest today in Clearwater,
that kind
Florida.
Of lifestyle is hard
Yeah.
on him. So that's 3 celebrity deaths. Because it always comes in 3s.
I know,
Celebrity
that's what
deaths
she said. I
always
said
come in
you're
3.
nuts.
I said yesterday. I said that another one will be this week. They always come in 3s.
Why?
I don't know, but they do. Celebrity deaths always come in 3s.
Well, that's a shame.
I mean, I know it's weird, but it always, if you pay attention, like it always seems to happen. Okay, so speaking of what the fuck, another fucked up shit. The what in the actual fuck news.
Oh, I have
Right?
something.
So what in the actual fuck news? So last week there was a 5-foot water monitor, which is some type of lizard, and they're illegal to own, but they're not necessarily dangerous towards humans or dogs or cats.
Why
Good
do you
to
have a
know.
reptile?
So someone on like Blueberry Lane or Blueberry Street or Blueberry fucking
Frickin'
Avenue or some shit in
Prehistoric
Boston
looking lizard.
have a 5-foot one. Not the first time, but the second time this fucker escaped out of a window, and they still, as of yesterday, or as of the other day, they still have not found it. And if
No.
it's found, there's not allowed to go back to the owner
No.
because it's right, but still, I mean, it's, yeah, anyway.
No, that I would have
Right?
to bolt my stuff because if it can open windows and doors and shit,
It got out through the screen, I think, was what
I
happened.
don't care.
They opened the window to let it
Fresh
get
air
some
in?
fresh air, and it took out the fucking screen. Yes.
that's what you get.
Also, what in the actual fuck news? For those of you that live in Pennsylvania, watch yourselves, because more than half of Pennsylvania's 67 counties, the mosquitoes are carrying West Nile. So Pennsylvanians, watch yourself.
Blech.
Also, and what in the actual fuck news? Those of you going to the Jersey Shore, headed to the Jersey Shore anytime soon, more than a dozen beaches are currently closed due to high bacteria counts in the water. So that's a good time. And also, what in the actual fuck?
There was
The safari guy,
the safari guy was
gored.
gored by an
He's
elephant.
a safari CEO gored by an elephant. And so celebrities and what in the actual fuck? I mean, the Coldplay, we got to. I can't with the Coldplay
The
thing.
Coldplay and that CEO and his director of HR, whatever she was, he's having an affair
She
with
should
her.
have to fuck. And if you have not seen it, then you're living on some kind of rock.
Yeah,
under a
because
rock.
they've
This-
done
I mean, you have to
1,005 memes about it. Even the Philadelphia Fanatic, the Philly Fanatic did
I
it
did. That was fucking funny.
on the
But-
Kiss Cam.
So and then this girl on Facebook the other day was ridiculing everybody about posting the memes because how horrible this is for the family, and I get that. Like, I feel bad
It
for
is
his
horrible.
wife and kids. I absolutely do. But also someone was like, this is karma right back at this guy and his bitch.
Right.
For I mean, and Charles McBee did a thing on that too. Like, look, you're trying to be like on the down low. What are you doing at a concert, hugging each other? I mean, the whole the whole world is going to see you. And sure enough, the whole fucking world saw them.
Well, I
And
mean,
he resigned. I'm sure he was asked to.
What's your luck of like the kiss cam with all these people at a concert?
Right.
You get on the kiss cam, and then they tried to hide, which just made it worse.
Right, and
I think it just made it worse.
I said to Joe the same thing that Charles McBee said. If they had just played it cool,
Yeah.
and maybe even just turned to each other and given a little kiss, it would have been done. Like just, but their gut reaction was to fucking hide.
Yeah.
I mean, he ducked down quick, and she turned around, and the friend, it was great too, because the friend next to her was like dying laughing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. So I feel very badly for his wife and for his children, but karma bit them both right in the ass, and that's how.
Part of me, if that were me, I'd be so hostile and so fucking bitter towards my husband. But then the other part of me, my brain would be like, fuck you, and that's what you got. Everybody in the world saw what a doucher you were.
Yeah. And here I go to see my lawyer now. I'm taking every fucking thing with me too.
Speaking of douchers, this is, I just, because it's a funny word, Happy Gilmore 2 is out. With
Speaking of
Adam
douchers,
Sandler.
I never saw the first one.
Oh my God, it's so
I know.
funny.
I don't do a lot of comedies like that.
It's so funny.
Maybe I'll check it out. I do like Adam. I liked Adam Sandler when he was on SNL.
I love Adam Sandler. Wait, and also in What in the Actual Fuck, this is not funny. A 4-year-old was attacked at Olympic National Park
In Washington
in
State.
Washington State by a cougar. A 4-year-old was attacked by a cougar.
People, you shouldn't go on fucking hikes, and you shouldn't go in the ocean.
But I don't know where
And
that
apparently, you
took
shouldn't be on a
place.
safari either.
I don't know where that took place.
The
I mean, at the park,
outdoors-
but I don't know what they were doing.
If God wanted us to live outdoors and be outdoors, we would never have evolved. We'd be living in fucking caves somewhere,
I like to be outside in nature on my own
Right.
terms.
right? With bees flying around. I can't.
I like it out west when I'm on a patio. Like, and I don't mind hiking, but I'm not hiking by myself. And I do
No.
carry the bear spray and the bear bells, which are really just jingle bells, because you don't want to sneak attack them. Speaking of, how about those pandas? We talked about that between the two of us.
I
The
need to
panda
know-
bears, they got these big incisors, but like, will they maul
They're
you?
so cute.
They're so
cuddling,
cute
They're
to like
rolling
roll
around,
around.
and shit. They're playing with balls. They're all kinds of fun and shit. But will they maul you? I mean, if you go in the pen, are they gonna fucking like come at you?
I don't know, and they don't.
But they eat Oh, well, never mind. Because I'm gonna say grizzly bears. They eat berries and shit too.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, like that bear that decimated that beehive. These people had those bee houses or whatever you call them to make honey.
Hives.
Hives. Well, but they're in the box. So I'm not really sure it's a hive. Like I think of a hive when it's in the tree. The birds. I got aggressive birds. Meanwhile, they're eating all the berries out of this fucking
know.
tree over there, and then they
Fucking
shit
hostile.
all over everything.
It's all over the hot tubs. The other day, Joe and I.
Oh
It was
my
a beautiful day
God.
the other day. Perfect.
Fucking bird shit.
There was, and I hope your neighbors aren't out because we're really like we're being loud.
I
out
don't
here
care.
yelling
I'm
fucking bird
pissed
shit,
at the
right?
neighbors, and it
So,
probably wouldn't have
why are
anything to
you
do with
pissed
the
at the
7.
neighbors?
Well, no, they can piss off. It
Oh.
probably doesn't have anything to do with the
We're just
7
not pissed at
bird.
the neighbors. That was what was happening.
It
I
probably
thought
has
you meant
nothing to do with the 7 birdhouses I have in my backyard.
I can't. We couldn't get in the hot tub because literally the entire top of the hot tub, it's stone. It's a built-in like connect for the love of fucking Christ. Connected. It's connected to the pool, but it's totally spattered in.
That's because I have to go clean it up. You have to take a brush to it. Is that Sean?
It is. You're looking out the window at it.
I got a text that he was upstairs in John's office
Does he have his
working.
shirt off? What's happening?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
probably upstairs in John's office sweating,
Okay,
but I do
hot.
need to check that out.
Okay, well, we're going up on an hour here, so I want to wrap this up. But real quick, so I tried 2 new products this week.
I'm listening. I have something. There was something else I'm missing to tell, but go
Okay,
ahead.
but
I'm
first I want
listening.
you to look at my eyes and tell me if one looks different than the other. Not my eye, but like underneath the eye. Does one look better than the other?
This one looks less puffy than that one.
Oh, well then this is failing.
Oh, wait.
Wow, then this
Let
has
me see.
failed. This has failed.
Let me
So I
see.
tried this dermatology. The word is dermatology, but they take the vowels out. And I've heard they had good products.
me see again.
I mean, you did it already. It's gone. It's gone. You fucked it up. Not that you fucked it up.
Well,
this is-
honestly, they look
this
the
is-
same.
They look similar to this. Okay. So I tried this under eye stuff. Look, it has this fun little wand thingy, right?
I've seen that. I
Right,
wondered
so
how that
they
works.
were having a sale, and I was like, let me try this. So it's basically it's tinted, so it's kind of like concealer, but it has like medical grade other stuff in it, and it visibly improve the appearance of dark circles, puffiness, and fine lines while protecting the delicate eye area against photo aging with this broad spectrum SPF eye corrector. A cooling applicator tip helps to reduce the appearance of puffiness and enhance the look of skin brightness for your most youthful looking under eyes. So it is tinted and it has SPF. So you squeeze a little out, use the little thing, just squeeze a little, and then you pat it around your eye, and then you rub. So first I put my eye cream on both eyes like I always do, and then before I applied my makeup, I put this on. So this eye was visibly looking better than this eye. This eye, all I did was add my usual concealer to it,
But let me see. But see, you're asking me after you've had the product on and after you've been up for a while. Like when you first get up in the morning or like after an hour and you put your makeup on, that's probably when you can really see the difference. But now you've been up and around and
I just wonder if one eye looked better than the other. Because this is just plain concealer. This is the dermatology stuff that has other stuff in it. Like this is actually like an eye eye ointment, like whatever. This is just
well, yeah, this
my
isn't
concealer.
as dark.
Okay, I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, when I first put it on, it looked great, and then this eye I just added. Also, I don't know if it's one of those things where
Let me see.
it's dermatology, medical grade skincare, luminous eye corrector SPF 41, which is great. Although when I'm outside, I have my sunglasses on always.
Yeah. I mean, it's expensive,
They were having a sale. It wasn't that bad.
but it's got to work. I mean, don't you think it's got to work? Like everybody's raving about it.
Look, no offense to anybody. I don't mean to sound like some kind of asshole bitch, but I'm not I don't use the drugstore stuff. Like
No.
I don't.
But I do watch this woman that
You
uses
get what you pay for.
But she does use some drugstore stuff that's actually really good.
Well, maybe there is some good stuff out there, but
What's the other thing you
so
got?
the other thing I used, so because they were having a sale, this is what first drew me. What these two things I see the ads for all the time.
Yeah.
From dermatology, and again, it's the word dermatology without the vowels is how it's spelled. So the pumpkin mask and then this eye corrector stuff.
Pumpkin mask.
You gotta smell this. Oh my god, you have to smell. You're not even ready for this. Smell that.
Oh my.
Right? Like I want to like take a fucking.
That
spoon
smells
and,
better than a pumpkin
right?
spice latte.
It smells so good. Look at this. And these little red things.
my God, give me
it
that.
smells like cinnamon.
We need to have a
Look,
smell of
these little red things.
Smell-o-vision.
When you spread it on your face, the red things they break and smear.
Oh my god, that smells
Right?
so good.
It smells so good. So all these people are raving about it. So I'm like, let me try this mask because I'm not fucking around with my usual skin routine and the stuff I use, but I'll get other things to add to it.
Right.
So the mask, nourishing, self-warming, it's warm, it's cool. Self-warming, deep cleansing mask combines minerals, enzymes, and vitamins to improve the appearance of pore size, cleanse, hydrate, and rejuvenate skin. Directions. Apply a generous amount to clean, dry skin. Massage into skin until warming sensation dissipates. Allow mask to set on skin for 10 minutes. Wet hands and repeat massaging not motion. Rinse thoroughly with warm water or as directed by a physician. Avoid eye area. Can be used 2 to 3 times a week. So I've used it twice. I fucking love it. It smells so good. I love it. I love a good mask. I remember when I was in like junior high and high school, my friend's sister sold Mary Kay, and Mary Kay made a mask that I fucking loved.
The Mary Kay and those bright pink Cadillacs. Are they even still in business? Mary Kay.
Is that Mary Kay or is that Amazon?
No, Mary Kay had
Avon.
Mary Kay had the
Mary
bright
Kay,
pink.
I think, is still. It was. I knew a
Pink
girl
Cadillacs.
years
Pink
ago who was still using the mask. We were talking about it. I was like, I didn't even know it was like still a thing. Apparently, it is. But I love that mask. It would get like hard. It was one of those.
Oh,
right?
I do
It was
remember
cool.
that. I do remember
Because
that.
like Sunday nights, I would give myself. Here I was in high school doing this. I would boil water, pour it into one of Mom's big Pyrex bowls, and then sit over it with a towel over my head and give myself a nice steam, and then I would do a mask to like thoroughly clean everything out. I love that mask. Anyway, so I do like a good mask every once in a while. I've quite a few other ones from Rodan and Fields that I also love, but they're discontinuing them, I believe. So like,
Why?
I don't think they sold enough. So anyway, so that was fun. And I tried one other new product because when I couldn't sleep the other week and I was laying in bed wide
You're
awake,
scrolling.
I was scrolling, and so I did a little shopping because I was like sleep deprived.
The scroll and shop.
I tried the soap bar shampoos, the Kitsch.
What do you think of that?
So I didn't use them today because first of all I need to get some shit out of my shower. Like I've too much stuff in the shower.
Oh.
So I got a shampoo and conditioner. It was also on sale.
The bar. It's a bar.
Well, so they're bars. If you're on any kind of socials, you've seen this. You've seen it's constant ads
Always.
on Instagram and on Facebook. And maybe I don't know. Maybe only women see them. Maybe only I see them because
Maybe it has to do with your algorithm. I don't know.
Probably has something to do with your algorithm. Yes. But I was scrolling and I saw a thing where you got 4. They were on. You could order 4 bars. They're on sale, and you got the shower caddy that goes with them, right? Well, something happened, probably because I was sleep deprived and not paying the fucking attention to what I was doing, and I didn't get the sleep caddy. They do sell it on Amazon, but they're still having some other girls running a thing on Instagram, and when you buy 4, you get the thing free. So I'm not buying another 4 right now. I'm gonna wait and see how I like it. I used it once. I used it Tuesday. I liked it. It was. I'm gonna have to come back like after I've used it
a couple of times.
Because they say to keep using like kind of like this probably. Like the more you use it,
Right.
the more results you see. Although I did see instant results with this. You just can't tell now. I have all my rest of my makeup
That's what I'm
on.
saying. Like when you first do it.
But I like the smell of it. Well, first I unwrapped them, and then I was like, oh my god, how am I going to be able to tell which one is which? and I looked at them, and one is shaped like an S, and one of them is shaped like a C.
Oh, isn't that spiffy?
Or shampoo, and they're different colors too. I got I got one, maybe the castor oil one or something. They have a lot of castor oil products. It's supposed to be really good for your hair. Apparently, castor oil is really good for your hair. And they say like, there's like, it's supposed to be good also for women. They were talking about women's hair who's thinning, or women
Yes.
with
Losing it?
damaged hair, women who are losing hair, and like menopause hair, right? So my hair is definitely thinner than it used to be.
Menopause.
So, oh my God, and those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, or maybe you've seen it elsewhere because it wasn't mine. I stole it from somebody else and posted it last week. That like, where's Judy Blume? She really needs to write a book about where Margaret is, and like right now, and like how menopause is going. Something I just butchered that, but something to that effect. The old Judy Blume books in the 1970s or 80s.
Where's Margaret? Oh my, dear God, where's Margaret?
No, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
Dear
right?
God, same
Because she's going through like adolescence and all the things. It was like the first book that ever talked about like periods and like
Judy Blume.
adolescence, right? So I saw that and I fucking howled.
It's
howled.
good. That's good.
Anyway, I'll
She's
report
still
back.
alive. She should write that.
Is she still alive? I don't know.
Look her up.
I'm not sure if she is. She might be.
Poor Judy. We're just-
Beverly Cleary is dead. The Ramona books, right? She's dead. Judy Blume, I'm not sure.
I never
about.
got into those.
I love the Ramona books.
Looking her up.
We're after an hour. We're gonna wrap
Judy
it up.
Bloom is 87 years old,
Well, maybe
and
she should
she's
write a
still
menopause book.
alive.
We should reach out. Maybe she's seen the meme. So if you know Judy Blume, reach out to her and tell her to write this menopause book. It's great. My friend Nate though said he was like you to me, this girl Maggie that I'm friends with, he said you two should write that. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
there you
funny,
go.
Right. Okay. So anyway, that's it for the
Have a
week.
good
Okay.
week.
So there's about to be vacations, like that we're not vacationing together. So like Joe and I will probably do one for next week, STQ After Dark episode, and then
we go to Montana.
and then we're gonna have
Idaho in 2 weeks.
You're gonna be away, and I'm gonna be away, but like back to back. So we're gonna have a week in there where unless Joe and I do 2 shows, there's not gonna be one. But I have a quick turnaround from my vacation, and then I have a little girls trip planned. So it's a quick turnaround. I don't know that there's gonna be literally 2 days. So I'm not
Right.
gonna have time for. So we're gonna have a break in here somewhere.
Well,
so
people are on vacation.
this
so-
show, and then they must be on vacation, or we really suck because our numbers just fucking go down and down and down.
The viewers,
every
not
week.
the number that
viewers,
people
the
that
viewers,
joined.
right? So anyway, so I mean, we'll have one more episode after this.
Yeah.
Next week, me and Joe, and then after that, there's probably gonna be a break, for a week, and then we'll be back.
Yeah.
The following week. So unless Joe and I can get our shit together and do 2.
I'll
but
be out in lovely
I know,
Idaho and Montana.
Because again, like we're not vacationing together. We're that's a bad. I have a tank top on because I always wear a tank top, and you can see that. Can you see that? It has
Well, now I can,
it
now
has
that
a
you
lace
pointed it
edge. Well,
out.
all I can see is this weird because it has like a lace edge. I don't have because it matches my tank top that I'm wearing. Like, but it anyway.
All
no,
I know is
that
that I'm still
bothers me.
sweating.
I'm sweating. I
It's
know.
just-
I'm damp. So anyway,
You're damp.
I am damp. Not to be
Confused with
It
moist.
was moist. Although Saturday I was soaked from the walk. Right now I'm just a little damp, a little moist, a little whatever. My lotion's like running off me. Anyway, all right. So thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great week.
Yes, have a great week.
And
Enjoy if you're going on vacation too. Have fun.
we'll be back in a couple of weeks. The
Bye.
2 of us.
Yeah, the 2.
Bye.